In this video, you got 10 awesome dirt bike hacks coming your way. Stick around. All right, here it is, folks. We all going through life and we're just trying to figure out how to make things easier. So today we've got 10 things that are gonna make your dirt bike life easier. Let's get right into it. All right, first tip. A different way to put on a grip. You don't have grip glue, you don't have spray paint, all the other little things that you can use to make your grip stick. If you actually clean the surface really good, and then what you're gonna do is use zip ties. You're gonna spread these zip ties apart to get the grip to slide on, and then you're gonna pull the zip ties out. And actually the rubber to the plastic really does grip pretty well. So we're gonna give it a good clean real quick, a little brake cleaner action. And then you take these and you just spread them evenly apart around the entrance here. Make sure you get one on the bottom, one on the top. And then you just give it a good old Texas push. Eventually you work this thing all the way on. Then you pull the zip ties out one at a time. It's kind of hard to do that too, but again, if you don't have grip glue, this is the way to do it. Boom, 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 your grip's on, it's tight. All right, hack number 2. I call it musical spokes. So if you're in a pinch, this isn't the ideal way of doing it, but it will get you by to make sure all your spokes are tight. You just take your spoke wrench, go through the spokes, and you're gonna hit them and you're gonna listen for more of a high-pitched sound. And what I want you to notice is we've got high pitch, high pitch, high pitch, low pitch. It's like more of a dud, right? Than this one. Just like a guitar string or any kind of instrument or anything that you tighten to make louder or more of a high pitch, the spokes are the same. The tighter they are, when you hit them, the pitch is gonna be a little more high, I should say. And if they're loose, it'll be a little lower of a pitch. So you can just run this through your spokes real quick and you know which ones to tighten to kind of prevent from anything catastrophic happening when you're riding. Hack number 3, this is kind of something that's good for your safety, good for your bike. So what I like to practice when I'm riding a 2-stroke is when I'm done with the day, crank the bike, turn the gas off, let all the fuel run out of the carburetor. So if the bike sits for a couple weeks, it doesn't gum up the carburetor and give you carb issues. And also if you're hauling a bike in a trailer, even the back of the truck, and it moves over, 2-stroke moves too far, that fuel is gonna leak down in your trailer, it's gonna leak down in your truck and make a mess. 4th tip, right? We're on the 4th one. I knew we were on the 4th one, he didn't have to tell me that. 4th tip. So what we're looking at here is the old tire flip. Not all of us can afford brand new tires every time we need them. So how you can make your tires last a little longer is you take the tire off the rim, you flip it out around the other direction, and it's gonna put the sharper edge on the biting side. So when you're turning the throttle, you're catching the sharper edge and the round edge is to the back, so it doesn't affect as much. A couple things to note here, some tires are directional, so make sure that your tire isn't directional before you do this, and also this doesn't necessarily apply to the front tire. This is a back tire thing. Hack number 5 is gonna be drying your gloves. You know, even if it's cold outside, your extremities get sweaty, your feet get sweaty, your hands get sweaty, your head gets sweaty. So we know that we're gonna have wet gloves going into the winter time. No one wants wet gloves going back out into the cold. So what you do, when you come off the bike, let the bike cool down just enough to where it doesn't burn your gloves. And then you take your gloves and then just push them in there, and the heat from the exhaust is gonna dry your gloves really quickly. Make sure that you're doing it to this side, to this side down to the pipe, not this side. Number 6, a lot of common things we see with new riders coming in is to be like, my throttle's stuck, right? And or if you're replacing a throttle tube, we're gonna talk about what makes that throttle stick most commonly. Obviously dirt does, but if you loosen these 2 bolts, which are your throttle housing bolts, you'll notice that this thing can slide back and forth. What you don't wanna do is bottom it out at the bottom, because that means the end of the tube is rubbing on the bars and it's gonna slow down your throttle delivery. So what you wanna do is go all the way in, and then you just wanna come out just a little bit, you know, just like 1/8 of an inch. And then you tighten it back. There's nothing dragging on the bars. And yeah, throttle won't stick. Hack number 7 is going to be using your stand that your bike's on to hold your bike when you're changing the oil. Just something to keep the bike stable. We've actually got a special guest. I gotta find him. I don't know where he's at. Somewhere back there. Cody, can you come? Oh, there's Cody. Cody's here. Okay, Cody, show the people how you do this.
I'm pretty weak, but I can make this happen. So what I
It's a
like
one-person job.
Grab the fender, grab the back tire, and we're just gonna slowly work her back.
Yep.
Set her down just like that.
She's stable as able.
She's mint.
And you pop the drain bolt and you're done. That's 7. All right, number 8. And how I learned this one was by getting in trouble for putting my air filter in the dryer at home. So I figured that outside, the AC blowing air up would do the same thing. So all I do is take something heavy, a clean tool, so you're not getting dirt in there, put your filter on there, put it on there. It's like literally like a 10-minute dry job. So if you're in a hurry trying to get to the track, that's your Huckleberry. Hack number 9, you got the old bike blower. So you wash your bike, you don't have an air compressor or anything to get the water out of the small areas on the bike. The old leaf blower that you got in the shed you haven't used in years because you're being too lazy and the wife's mad. Finally got a use for it. And there you have it. There's a use for your leaf blower. Last hack, cool hack, super cool hack. So you're going to the track. So this is a 5.5 foot bed. So this bed you got to kind of finagle to get anything done, but most people are having an average of like a 6.5 foot bed. If you have a long box, you don't got to worry about this. What we're looking at is how to keep your stuff from flying out. When you have a bed that's not going to shut all the way, you can take your, we've already got this unhooked. Some of them you can just loop around, but what you'll do is take this and then loop it around the actual hinge, and then you're going to lock it into place right here, and then the bed's gonna hang halfway. And so the idea here is that gear bag, stand, all that stuff's not gonna fly out. It's not ideal, but it does get you by. I've definitely done it for a lot of years and it works. Another way to do it on a bed size, this size, a 5.5 foot, this front tire in corner, this is for big bikes by the way, front tire in corner, that's strapped to this corner, okay? And then the other strap to that corner and the tailgate will go all the way. So just a couple different ways to load your bikes where you can keep your gear from falling out. That's 10 hacks, people, 10 hacks. I'm so stoked. All right, well, you know, we're down here in Texas, got done having some bacon. I got it in my teeth and everything, and I really hope you enjoyed the 10 hacks video. We're gonna have some more hacks coming your way. We got plenty more videos over here. Don't forget to check out Instagram, like and subscribe, and our Patreon account, all down in this area. We'll see you guys next time.